The late singer, Ilerioluwa Aloba, aka Mohbad, was well known for his talent, and the future seemed to have so much in stock for him. That explains why his friends, family, and fans have been left devastated since the news of his death broke on Tuesday, September 12, 2023. He was 27 years old. Mother of the late singer, Ilerioluwa Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad, has broken silence over the death of her son, saying he did not die a natural death. While expressing deep grief in a viral video, the woman said Mohbad lived in fear ever since he met the owner of Marleyan Records label, Aziz Fashola, widely known as Naira Marley. She said, "I'm aware my son has been living in fear and having sleepless nights ever since he met Naira Marley. He didn't die a natural death, he was killed. Whoever killed my son, that person's home will become troubled. They will face war and curses. The glory of the child in their home will diminish because of those who killed him and their sons. I am not dead, I am alive. My son didn't find rest, and I couldn't speak up whenever he was falsely accused because I wasn't given the chance. I asked my son what happened, and he gave me money to go to the hospital. I called him from the hospital, and he told me, 'Mummy, something is happening.' I called him to come home and tell me what happened. I am his life and heaven. He said he came home because he heard something had happened. He said he was taken and given water, and then he didn't know what happened to him anymore. Since then, I've been on the matter. Since then, I've been on it. He died in fear. The fear was too much. If he was supposed to go to some shows, he couldn't go because of the fear that some people were coming. He was beaten every day, and I was receiving calls even from people I didn't know. I didn't rest until he was killed."
Mohbad promise Ọládiméjì Emmanuel Ayọ̀bámi mi ò kú o, mo wà láyé ṣùgbọ́n ta ló gbàdúrà ẹ̀ kí ni ọmọ kó jó kó a máa sọ̀rọ̀. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ pátápátá kò sí nǹkan tí mo mọ̀ o, ṣùgbọ́n mo mọ̀ yí pé ẹni tó bá pa ọmọ mi ikú ẹ̀ ò ti ọwọ́ Ọlọ́run wá, ènìyàn ló pa ọmọ mi. Ẹni tó bá pa ọmọ mi inú ilé ẹ̀ máa gbóná, ogun máa jà, ọ̀fọ̀ máa ṣẹ́, ògo ọmọ wọn nínú ìdílé wọn bó ṣe máa wọ mí nìyẹn o. Àtẹni tó pa àtọmọ ẹ̀ torí wọ́n dá mi lóró. Mi ò kú, mo wà láyé o, ṣùgbọ́n kò lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ kí n máa sọ̀rọ̀. Kí ni mo fẹ́ sọ nípa ọmọ mi? Kí ni mo fẹ́ sọ? Ṣùgbọ́n mo mọ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ pé láti ayé Náírà ni mo ti mọ ọmọ mi ò ní ìsinmi o, ọkọ ọmọ mi ò balẹ̀. Gbogbo ìgbà tí wọ́n parọ́ oríṣiríṣi mọ́ mi ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ torí wọ́n fún mi lágbára láti sọ̀rọ̀. Mo béèrè lọ́wọ́ ọmọ mi pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀, mo sì pe ọmọ mi ní àárọ̀, ó fún mi lówó pé kí n lọ sí hospital yẹn ni mo ti pè é. Ló ní mọ́mì nǹkan máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Ìgbà tí wọ́n wá mú tọ́rọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ o, studio ló wà tó lọ kọrin. Ṣùgbọ́n gbà tó mọ̀ pé nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ló sáré wá. Mo wá bí pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gan, kó ṣàlàyé. Mi ni mo bí ẹ, èmi láyé ẹ, èmi dẹ̀ lọ́rùn ẹ̀. Ó ní mọ́mì kan tó ń mọ̀ ní pé òun wá láti nǹkan gbọ́ pé nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ lòun ṣe wá. Ó ní wọ́n ṣàkó àwọn lọ. Ó ní ṣùgbọ́n omi náà fún òun tóun mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sóun mọ́. Ó ní omi náà fún òun mọ́ tóun mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́. Ìgbà yẹn mo ti kò sí. Ìgbà yẹn ni mo ti kò sí, ẹ gbà mí. Mo dúró, kò sí bí a máa sákiri ní èmi àtọmọ mi. Ó ti kú, ó rí mi, èmi ò rí. A máa sákiri ní, kò lè sùn. Ìbẹ̀rù, ìfòyà ní promise fi kú. Àyà jíjá ti pọ̀ jù. Tó bá yẹ kó lọ sí show mi gan kò ní lè lọ. Wọ́n láwọn Náírà bọ̀. Ojoojúmọ́ náà nà. Kò sẹ́ni tó máa pè mí, àwọn tó máa ń pè mí gan mi nímọ̀. Wọ́n kàn ní ọmọ mi o, wípé Mohbad o, èmi gan mi ò ní sinmi o, títí tí promise fi kú. Ìbẹ̀rù, ìfòyà ni mo wà kó tó kú yìí. 10 days ni mo lò nínú ilé ẹ̀. àfìgbà tí máa ìjọ sátidé ni mo kúrò nílé àfìgbà tí máa gbọ́ òkú ọmọ mi ní ọjọ́ Monday mo sì pè ìyàwó ẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ Monday àjọ sọ̀rọ̀ kò ju wákàtí kan lọ wọ́n pè mí pèmí gan ni mo tún pè wọ́n pè mí pé mọ́mì òun ò ní ṣòkú ọmọ o òun ò ní ṣòkú ọ̀pá o mo ní kí ni inú ilé ẹni mo wà yìí ṣó yẹ kí tún máa wà nínú ilé ọmọ mi mi lè wọ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ṣáà bẹ̀ mí pé kí n wá jó kí n wá ni ẹ gbà mí ẹ̀yin ọmọ Nàìjíríà ẹ gbà mí ẹ̀yin abiyamọ ẹ gbà mí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ irọ́ ni wọ́n ló ya wèrè ẹ̀ mọ nǹkan tó ń pò ní ya wèrè ni promise ya wèrè ó ṣèyàwó mo ṣèyàwó fún ó bímọ ìyẹn èèyàn ẹ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run bòrò kó ọrùn ọmọ mi ò ya wèrè o tọmọ á sọ pé ọmọ mi ya wèrè ẹjà àwọn tó sọ pé ya wèrè ẹ bá mi pè wọ́n hospital wo ni wọ́n lọ tó sọ pé ya wèrè hospital wo ó ṣàna hospital tí wọ́n lọ gbọ́ hospital tó ń lò tó fi ní ya wèrè resort wèrè dà ẹjọ́ ẹ gbà mí o ọmọ Nàìjíríà abiyamọ ọ̀run àtàbíamọ ayé gbà mí mi ò kú o ṣùgbọ́n mi mọ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ ṣe o ó fọmọ sílẹ̀ o ó fìyàwó sílẹ̀ àdúrà wa ń bẹ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ wa ń bẹ èmi náà wa ń bẹ mi ò kú ẹ gbà mí mi ìríyàwó mi ìrí ọmọ ẹ ṣàánú mi ẹ wá bí abiyamọ ṣe ń ṣe ẹ gbà mí ẹ ṣàánú mi àṣàyè náírà ni mo ti mọ̀ pé promise ti ní wàhálà ọmọ mi ò gbádùn ara ẹ̀ ní ìní parọ́ fún yín o ó ti kú báyìí kò sẹ́ni tó rí èmi àti yín ṣùgbọ́n lọ́run wo gbogbo wa tó dá èmi àti yín ibi tí promise ń lọ mò ń lọ síbẹ̀ o gbogbo wa pátápátá là ń lọ síbẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká bẹ̀rù o gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run kẹ̀dẹ̀ bẹ̀rù òkú ẹ bẹ̀rù tó bá gbé promise lè yọ sí wa ní kókó yọ sí wa kó wá ṣàlàyé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ọmọ mi ò ya wèrè gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ láti ọjọ́ yìí ó tún wá sọ pé ọmọ mi ya wèrè ó ní mental problem ẹ gbà mí ayé náírà mi mẹ́tò jẹ́ náírà ìgbà tí mo rí promise ni mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mẹ́tò jẹ́ náírà ẹ gbà mí o wọ́n ti finá ọmọ jó mi o wọ́n ti kọ́ mi lẹ́yìn ọkọ ẹ̀yin ọmọ ológo ẹ gbà mí ẹ̀yin ìyá tẹ́ bí ọmọ ológo ẹ gbà mí ẹ̀wọ̀n kan tó fọ ọmọ ológo mi ṣe orí ò fọ́ o ẹ̀dọ̀ òtún o orí ò fọ́ ẹ̀dọ̀ òtún kò sí nǹkan kan tó ṣe tó fi lọ sí ṣò Ìkòròdú náà dẹ̀ ló ti lọ ṣe ṣò ẹ gbà mí mi ò ní agbára àwọn olùfẹ́ gbèjà mi.
The enemies wey dey follow me má jẹ́ kó mú mi even if na èmi ọmọ ghetto mo ti dájí ló mọ́tò.
The sudden and shocking demise of Mohbad continues to grip the nation, with fans, fellow artists, and the entertainment industry struggling to come to terms with the loss. Both Lagos State Police Command and the Nigeria Police Force have vowed to investigate Mohbad's death as concerns over his demise mount. Naira Marley has continuously denied the allegations leveled against him, maintaining he had nothing but goodwill for the deceased. He left Marleyan Records on a controversial note in 2022, but still had issues with some of Naira Marley's loyalists after his departure. When the news of Mohbad's death broke, many social media users pointed accusing fingers at Naira Marley and his associates. At the deceased's burial, some persons even threatened to attack Naira Marley wherever they set their eyes on him. But Naira Marley has denied having a hand in the death of his former signee. In a statement issued on Friday night, Naira Marley said he was saddened by the departure of Mohbad. He also said Mohbad deserved a befitting burial, adding that he would continue to reach out to his family. Some social media users had expressed shock over the deserted area of Ikorodu, Lagos, where Mohbad was laid to rest. One of the late singer's in-laws had blamed the artist's family for choosing such location, saying he deserved better. In a statement posted on his Instagram handle on Friday night, Naira Marley stated that Marleyan Music was saddened that Mohbad didn't get a befitting burial. Mohbad is an incredible street pop star who contributed to the foundation of the Martian music. Despite his departure last year, we continually championed his talent. No family is perfect, families have disagreements, but no harm whatsoever was wished on Mohbad. So many things left unsaid, but the love was always there. This tragedy is not only a loss for us, but to everyone you touched musically around the world. The Lagos State Police Command has inaugurated a 13-man special investigation team to probe the mysterious death of Nigerian singer, Ilerioluwa Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad. Do not forget, we have unique access with Interpol. Everybody linked to it, the death of Mohbad, will be identified and they will be brought to establish their level of involvement, Lagos State Commissioner Idowu Owohunwa said on Monday. The Punch reports last Tuesday that Mohbad, a former signee of Marleyan Records owned by Aziz Fashola, popularly known as Naira Marley, died at the age of 27. Naira Marley, while mourning the death of Mohbad, described him as more than an artiste or signee, but brother and dear friend to him. He said this via his Instagram handle last Friday night, in a statement personally signed by him, on behalf of the Marleyan record label. From inception, we recognized Mohbad was a force to be reckoned with. His music gave so many people love and light. Mohbad touched us all with his heartfelt lyrics, storytelling, infectious smile, and energy. The news of his passing has left us with a permanent hole in our hearts, part of the statement read. In another post on his Instagram handle, he posted a video of the late singer with the caption, Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. Rest in perfect peace my browski lightbulb dove. I'm shattered, broken heart hashtag Amolius World Lightbulb. Got you forever bro. A visit to the singer's burial site and family home in the Ikorodu area of Lagos, it was evident that both areas had been thrown into a deep state of mourning. Barragby, where the late singer was interred, was a bumpy 1-hour ride from the Ikorodu garage. Some parts of the roads were waterlogged and dotted with gaping portholes. Our correspondent gathered that the land on which the singer was buried was one of his properties. A man our correspondent encountered at the burial site insisted that he must be given some money before he would divulge any information about the late singer. He said, Mohbad, is from Okelatu, also in Ikorodu. He bought this place. If you want to know his family, give me money. They are here now, that is his father standing over there, pointing to a man a few meters away. There are also some of his people around here. When our correspondent approached Mohbad's father, Joseph Aloba, who was looking visibly shaken, he simply said, I am busy. He was supervising some cleaning work done on the site. A woman dressed in an ash-colored gown also refused to speak to Saturday Beats. She said, we are not saying anything to anybody regarding Mohbad. Everything is already out there, and everybody knows what is going on. It is so saddening.
Meanwhile, an artiste living in the area, simply identified as Elijah, aka Sweet Sounds, stated that he had produced a farewell song to honor the late Mohbad. Upon leaving the burial site, our correspondent embarked on another 30-minute ride back to the late singer's family house in Okelatu. Even without being told, the sober mood and sad faces worn by the residents in the area indicated that they were in a mourning state. The Aloba's home, a yellow bungalow tucked behind some other buildings, could easily be missed, but the presence of some women looking sad gave the place away. Though physically present, most of the mourners were absent-minded and practically oblivious of what was happening around them. When our correspondent tried to interact with them, they remained silent. However, some neighbors who spoke on the condition of anonymity noted that the late singer cared for his family and would be missed. One of them, a woman, said, "We will miss a lot about him. He was a good and calm boy who cared for his home. Since his death, the whole area has not been okay. People from Barragby and Ijeed came here in their numbers for his burial yesterday, Wednesday. His death was so painful, and we are terribly hurt." Another neighbor added, "He worked very hard while he was here. He was even into the furniture business at some point. He was a good person and a child of grace. In July, the last time he was in the area, he shared gifts to people. He walked from the beginning of the street to this place, towards the end of the street, to share the gift items. He was a very humble and hardworking guy.
Though it was stated that the singer died after battling an ear infection, it was also common knowledge that the singer had fallen out with his former record label, Marley & Music, and was regularly hounded by people sponsored by the label. Since he left the label in 2022, there had been several reports of him being assaulted at shows, music video shoots and other places. This was amidst concerns about his mental health, as another singer, Bella Shmurda, had revealed that Mohbad once attempted suicide. In a post on social media in 2022, Mohbad had alleged that he was assaulted by the label's executives after he demanded a change of manager. Sharing a video of himself on his Twitter handle back then, Mohbad claimed that he was assaulted at Marley & House. In the 7-second video clip, the singer could be seen with bruises on his back, neck, and hands. In a series of videos that went viral on the internet, Mohbad was seen being assaulted by some people allegedly led by a controversial socialite, Sam Larry, during a video shoot, and on some other occasions. Meanwhile, the late Mohbad had also written a petition to the police, alleging threats to his life by Sam Larry and others. The petition alleged that Sam Larry and 15 others stormed the location of the video shoot with some armed men, and wreaked havoc on the place, destroying equipment worth over N5M and assaulting Aloba, who narrowly escaped with injuries. Though it was alleged that Larry worked for a Lagos monarch, Elegushi of Iked Elegushi Kingdom, Oba Shahid Elegushi, the royal family disassociated themselves from him. The statement read in part, Samson Balogun, Sam Larry, is not a member of the royal family and does not work for the royal family or king in any capacity. Like other celebrities, politicians, religious and community leaders, he visits the palace to pay homage to the king and seek royal blessings, just like other members of the public. On his part, Larry, who had initially remained silent, later made a video on Friday, September 15, debunking claims that he had anything to do with Mohbad's death. He said, "I loved Mohbad and everyone knows that, including his wife. Even if we were fighting, I could not have killed Mohbad. I loved him so much, and God sees my heart. I don't know anything about his death." The videos going viral were recorded long ago. Meanwhile, Mohbad had a performance in Ikorodu on Sunday, which turned out to be his last outing. He also allegedly got into a fight with a friend and artist, Prime Boy, whom he had attended the concert with. This led to insinuations that the singer's death could be linked to the alleged fight. However, in an Instagram post, Prime Boy refuted the allegations. He said, "I keep seeing lots of rumors that things happened on Sunday that could have led to Mohbad's death. Nothing happened on Sunday. He called me on Saturday to accompany him to the venue for his performance. I gained a lot from Mohbad, and people are saying I killed my friend. Why would I do that? I did not even fight with Mohbad. He was my best friend."
The late singer's father and his friend alleged that shortly before his death, they had disturbing dreams about him. In an interview with a comedian, OG Baba, the elder Aloba said, "Mohbad and I were very close, and I saw him as my friend. The last time I saw him was on Saturday. We dined and had a nice time together. But I had a dream about him just 2 days before the incident. In the dream, I saw someone holding a gun to shoot. I thought I escaped the bullet and did not think that such an unfortunate thing would later happen to me." This was even as he stated that he did not suspect anyone had a hand in his son's death. A friend of the late singer, Olusegun Olugbayi, similarly claimed to have had a dream where the late singer was attacked. He told our correspondent, "I spoke to him just a day before his death. I had a dream where he was attacked and killed by cultists, and I told him about it. I did not force him to make a decision, but I urged him to pray about it. I did not know if he did anything about it." Omawunmi, the late singer's wife, took to her Instagram page to bemoan the loss of her partner. She said, "He struggled till death, too many pains, threatening, sick. He always lived in fear, and continuously fought everywhere he went to. He was never happy for a whole day. He was called a junkie and mad person so that the public would have another view of him. He is dead now, so you have one, take your trophy." She added that the singer's worries doubled after the birth of their 5-month-old son, Liam. However, in a leaked conversation between the late artiste and Omowunmi, he expressed unhappiness that she was often at loggerheads with his mother. It was also stated that the late singer often forgot little details, such as his phone password, song lyrics, and account number. However, the public relations officer of the Nigeria police force, Olumiya Adejobi, stated that the singer's death would be investigated. In a statement titled, Mohbad's Death, We Will Carry Out Diligent Investigation, FPRO, Adejobi stated that the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Idowu Owohunwa, had been tasked to unravel the circumstances surrounding the KPK singer's death. It read in part, the Nigeria police force is committed to a comprehensive investigation into this matter, as the Lagos State Commissioner of Police has been tasked to unravel the circumstances surrounding his death. Rest assured, updates will be provided as investigations unfold. The Lagos Annex of the Force Criminal Investigation Department also stated that it had invited Sam Larry and others, following the receipt of Mohbad's petition. They added that a lawyer to Sam Larry and the other suspects eventually wrote a counter-petition against Mohbad, alleging defamation of character, after the singer failed to show up to defend his case. On his part, the Lagos State Command's Pro, Benjamin Hundian, said that investigations would commence promptly, and the late singer's corpse would be exhumed if necessary. He said, if need be, the body will be exhumed. It is not too late. The body can be exhumed, and an autopsy can be performed. He also urged citizens to bring whatever information they had to the Commissioner of Police. Since Mohbad's death, he has been mourned by other celebrities, including Davido, who was said to have sent N2M for the late singer's burial. Davido also paid tribute to him during a performance at Manchester, United Kingdom. Other celebs who have paid tributes to him include Ayabo Ojo, Bukunmi Adiga-Olori, Kie Falls, Zinaliski, Bella Shmurda, and Abdulgafar Al-Yuwatoyan, Hugh Abiola. Meanwhile, a lady, who claimed to be the singer's sister-in-law, alleged that his family was already in dispute over the properties he left behind. Meanwhile, all efforts by our correspondent to reach Naira Marley's management team were futile. One of the contacts claimed that she no longer worked with the label, and when asked about who currently worked with the label, she claimed not to be privy to that information. As we share our condolences to the late Mohbad, we would like to echo a call for a thorough investigation into the circumstances surrounding his death. We're unhappy and unsettled with everything we have witnessed since Tuesday the September 12th. We owe it to Mohbad to assist with uncovering any foul play or injustice, he said.